Good morning, everyone. Back again. So today we're going to do it's sort of a challenge, but it's really not. It's more about just showing you that you don't have to spend a lot of money if you don't have to in order to have success. So we're out here this morning. I'm going to try to fish with this Silver Stream Fair Play. It's a Walmart fly rod. You can get it for about $50. And everything I'm using is what I got from Walmart. And so, you know, there's not a lot of water around right now. The fishing report's pretty terrible because they've shut down fishing in most of the area because of the drought, especially for trout in the streams, and it's getting so cold. That's about all you can expect to catch around here reliably. You know, I mean, obviously you can still catch some bass and some other stuff, but you just got to wait for things to kind of get the right moment. So I've just got a little cork here on the setup. So I got a little cork there, and that's just sort of an indicator to let me know when something's going on. And then I am using these Fair Play woolly booger type baits that I got from Walmart as well. And so, you know, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to go fishing. You know, there is a lot of technique involved in certain cases, but in general, you know, if there's enough fish there and they're hungry and it's cold, when it comes to trout, and you float it past them in the right moment, you're probably going to be okay, and you're probably going to get some bites. Without any more being said there, we're just going to go ahead and go fishing. We're going to catch a fish with the Walmart Fair Play fly fishing rod, and everything I have is got from Walmart. I just have a woolly booger setup, and I put a little cork on there, sort of like a little indicator, just to kind of help me see what's going on since this is a sinking bait. Typically your biggest conundrum is going to be if the daggum biggest conundrum whenever you do something terrible like that. Having trouble laying it out there this morning, but I think we're going to be okay. Looks pretty good. I think that'll end up catching a fish. So, you know, usually your biggest problem here is, especially with these light lines, and they got good sized trout in here, is trying to catch that trout before he breaks you off. So you're got to put just a little bit of movement on this. I really need to throw it out further. I got to get it over there by that tree. And look how sensitive it is, you know. That's pretty decent. Ah, missed it. Missed it again. That's wild. That's probably like a bluegill or something hitting it. I hate when that happens. Get it up. They're definitely hitting it. It's a good sign the fish are kind of feeding. I've seen some fish hit the top here. That's about as far as I can throw it. It's kind of weird. Oh, I got him. Perfect hook set too. All right, so, oh, I'm probably gonna, let's see. Can I catch up to him? Yep, I got him. All right. Ooh. Gotta let him wear himself out a little bit. Don't you get me in that stick. A lot of times that's kind of what happens too, is that no. Trash. How's that for a fly rod catch in the morning? Oh my God. What a freaking monster. And you gotta love it when they unhook themselves. As soon as there's no pressure, you'll get right off. All right. Good night. That's a good one. And that's how we do it with the Fair Play Wal-Mart fly rod. Like I said, it doesn't matter what you're fishing with, as long as you're fishing where there's fish and you're fishing with the right technique. And so I just used that little woolly booger, which is a great fly, and we ended up catching that fish. So let's go get some pictures of him with the fly rod. There you go. Look at that. That's at least close to a 20-inch trout. All right, so I took about, I don't know, 10-15 minutes to catch that trout with that fly rod. You know, pretty good. I'm not gonna say it was first cast or anything crazy, but it was good. So I'm checking the air temp. I think is somewhere in the 40s here. That's hard to tell. But I tested the water is 51. So water's 51 degrees. Air temperature's in the 40s. It was down to the 20s last night. So I've got a bass rod now, and the game plan is I've got a little Yum black bait with probably too big of a bullet weight, but that's the only bullet weight I got on me. And I'm gonna try and catch me a bass out of here now. So let's get after it. Let's see if they got any big lunkers running around. on because it was feeling funky. Looks like my weight got kind of messed up. All right, well, we're gonna do the only thing we know how to do, and that's catch another type of fish. Swim around, and I said, well, let's give it a try. There we go. It's a little rat trout. He's ferocious. Oh, he's pretty though. Yeah. Shoot, I say he's little. He's still pretty good size. Jerk face. If you're gonna do that, just get the hook out your mouth for me. Oh, he ain't getting that hook out. He ain't getting that one out. Of course, I say he's little. He's still about 15 inches. So anyway, that's just how it goes sometimes, you know. I got there, I tried to bass fish, and that was probably, in hindsight, probably wasn't a great idea for the time of year and for the weather. Also didn't use necessarily my favorite bait. I was trying to use another type of bait that I just don't know if it works or not. So that's two things. Both of those may have been bad decisions in hindsight. Like, you go out there, you put your heart out there, you try to catch some fish, and it doesn't always work out. You know, there's a lot of video footage that I have that you'll never see because I didn't catch anything, and that's just how it goes. So, you know, probably what I'll end up doing is just sort of combining some footage with other footage and maybe just make like a montage of how the week went whenever I have a slow week like this week, you know. The wind was absolutely insane this week earlier, and you couldn't really film anywhere. I couldn't go there. It was rocking that little pond like a lake. So anyhow, that's how it goes. Just some thoughts. So I'm gonna go take a couple of these fish home and clean them. Hopefully I can get into something different here soon, but this weather done got so cold, it's pretty much gonna be trout fishing or hunting. I'd like to do another hunt coming up here, and we'll just have to see how it goes. Anyway, guys, thanks for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and stay tuned for the next one. Check you later.